Hey everybody, welcome back to Nick and Trav. I am Nick.
And I am Trav.
And this is Mechanicus, of course. We're back. Omnisire could not keep us away. And we're going to start treasure hunt right now.
Oh, baby.
Let's get our boys in here. Alright, what do we got? We got four slots? We don't really need servitors right now.
I believe you.
And then, of course, our Lexingtons are got 4. Alright. Servers go report. Somebody follows artifact located tomb of Arak. Risk committing the heresy of prophecy. I would guess you desire the acquisition of this artifact. Responsibly, yes. Archivist, Necron Lord, Master Fleets, General of Dynastic Forces, potential power of artifacts. The idea of acquiring a Xenos artifact gives me pause. Hence my role, provide guidance in such matters. Sure. She's not wrong. Evaluating artifact location. Acquisition is challenging. Oh, here we go. An understatement. The tomb is awakening more and more quickly. Return sympathy for your concerns with the tech acquisition. Scavala is correct. We must learn more about the Necrons. Knowledge of power. Statement agreed.
Knowledge is power.
With the lives you're spending to get it. Tech preserve position. Alright, let's look at the map. So we got 2 right off the bat, and then a bunch of other shit up here.
Alright, let's get that glip.
Alright.
Let's get the right one.
Oh.
I mean the left. Shit.
He's so full of crap.
We don't have to hit every room, but how about do a little loop, like let's go up, right, and then back down.
Okay.
Get a little excitement.
Hello. Presence has been detected. An inscribed stele on the wall of this chamber depicts the image of Lord Agrolech holding the artifact, a shining trapezohedron that Skelva described. Do we want to survey? Take a full pictograph of the stele. Ignore the stele and move on. There's little to gain here and much time to lose. Or do we smash it?
We have no time to lose. Let's go.
So you just want to scorn it?
Yeah.
Their initiative has decreased. Cool. Pragmatism over mission objective. Stay concerned. Dedication to intelligence gathering lacking. Okay, so she's not happy that we didn't grab it, but obviously they don't have that much initiative, so we're good. So we're going right.
I mean, it's whatever though.
Cool. Well, here we go. The cohort enters a chamber with several sculptures arranged on shelving throughout the walls. They appear to be replicas of the trapezoidal artifact, rendering in various materials. Do we want to search, check the room for traps and hidden caches? Do you want to scrutinize, take one replica and examine it closely? Or do you want to survey, briefly examine several of the replicas?
Let's survey.
Replicas represent a family of artifacts, not just a single object. Hypothesis filed. CP!
Duly noted.
Alright. So we got clips up top and then objectives.
Yeah, so, let's just go ahead and head down.
Okay. Oh. Straight to it. Okay, cool.
But yeah, fuck it, you know what's happening.
Mm-hmm. Alright, battle objective is to kill everybody. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, cool.
Easy money.
Alright, pistol boy here. Both my melee boys up front. And then we will drop 2 rangers because obviously... Oh wait, fuck, I can only drop 1 ranger. Damn it. Alright, cool. We'll get more rangers in a second. It's fine.
Oh, sure.
Okay. Alright, well. Last time on Nick and Trav, I believe we were talking about video games that disappointed the shit out of us, but there was something that we were talking about way before then, which was a list. And I believe you were almost done with yours.
You are right, and yeah, just the way that guy I played through was going with, especially with that boss, I just did not feel like getting into stuff. So let's see here. I guess I'm looking at my list right now. Let's do a quick recap. So I'm seeing number 10 was boss from Sly 2, Clockla.
Mm-hmm.
Number 9, we have Bowser from 3D Worlds. Number 8, we have Gruntilda from Banjo-Kazooie. Number 7, we got Baby Bowser, Yoshi's Island. Number 6, apparently his name is Malice from Shadow of the Colossus, The Lost Colossi.
Oh, that's his name?
Apparently.
Nice.
I mean, that's what my research led me to believe. I'm not sure how you could determine that, but that's what someone on the internet said, so it must be true.
Probably like art book or interview and stuff. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. But so there's him. There is the Twilight Princess version of Ganondorf at number 5, which goes into number 4. I recall our conversation last time we were going to start talking about it, and I thought this might... I mean, I'll start a little discussion myself, but I thought this might, like, get a really out of you, or, you know, some sort of reaction.
Mm-hmm.
So, while not exactly final boss in a traditional sense, I chose to go with Prosecutor Godot from the Ace Attorney series. From the third one, Trials and Tribulations to be exact.
Alright.
And well, yeah, I was gonna say, how's that make you feel?
Well, joke's on you. You and I kind of had the same idea.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, a few prosecutors from Ace Attorney actually made it onto my list.
A few of them, so you went into that well a few times.
Oh yeah, like, dude, okay, let's be real, dude. Ace Attorney, as a game, is so vastly different than a lot of things that come out in the West.
Oh, for sure.
Like, it is drastically different. And, like, the best part about that series to me is that it gives a lot of freedom to their developers to where they can just make shit. You know, like, what are you doing? Oh, well, you know, we're gonna make a weird ass game that, you know, you're an attorney and you're in a case and you're doing some stuff. And, like, to me, a lot of people don't think that would actually, like, work in the West. And, I mean, it kind of doesn't. Because, obviously, like, there's a lot of people that still don't know what the hell Ace Attorney is. But...
it's working enough. They keep coming out here.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I'll give you that. Like, they're still coming out. But...
yeah.
It's one of those things where I feel Western developers don't... I don't want to say take it seriously, but I don't think they give the credence of accomplishment to those series. Because, like, I mean, if you look at it, Ace Attorney also, like, works with let's see here, like Danganronpa, you know. Like it's not the same.
I know what you're talking about, but I'm less familiar with that one.
So Danganronpa.
Because that's still like murder mystery type of stuff, right?
It's a murder mystery thing, yeah. Dude, this guitar is getting fucking wrecked. Fucking face pull right there.
But yeah, I mean, to your point, it's just a crazy ass game of anime defense attorney making outlandish claims of like, well, this might have happened, and then it turns out to have actually happened, and like I don't know, like the whole concept is just very much like, to your point, you know, why would it work in the West, and you know, also to your point, like obviously it's not the most popular thing to ever come out of Japan, type of thing. I mean, to a point, like obviously, like it was originally a Game Boy game and didn't even get it until it was put on to the DS.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. Those hold a pretty, you know, a nice little spot in my heart for, you know, because there's like those type of games in general. Like, you know, we talked about like I like Ocean's 11, you know, Sly Cooper heist type of movies to the same degree. I also enjoy just like murder mystery type of things too. So like, you know, I believe it was the same developer, or you know, there's a lot of the same team I believe who did that, who made that Ghost Trick game, which is literally, you know, it's a similar style and everything, but is just basically a spirit. You know, like you just start the game like, hey, I'm dead, and you're the spirit trying to figure out, you know, how you died and how these other people died, and you know, basically figuring out what the hell's happening. And then there's the nonary games about, you know, 9 people trapped in, you know, whatever. There's a few different games, so different locations, and then just trying to like puzzle solve your way out of the area. So like I like those puzzle solving games coming out of Japan that are also either wacky or crazy and like out there, because you know you're playing a fucking game. Like why not go out and do something crazy? Why has it got to be as real as possible just for the sake of you know, like, oh, that would never happen. Like, who cares? Yeah.
And plus, I do agree with you with the idea of like it's just a game, dude. It's fun. Let's have fun with it.
Yeah.
Go crazy.
Yeah, I mean, we don't play Zelda and Mario because those are realistic. So.
Oh hell yeah, I do, bro. It's so real.
Wahoo!
Yeah, right. You're like, yeah, bro. I believe I can do all of cool Mario jumps and stuff. Let's go.
I can absolutely triple jump, fucking slide into a penguin and get a star off a cliff, and I don't know, some other adjectives.
Yeah,
I don't know.
some other dumb shit that he does.
Yeah. But yeah, so that actually, I was expecting, like, I can see me either convincing you or you understanding where I'm coming from, but I was expecting a little bit more of a fight on that one.
Oh no, no. Ace Attorney to me, especially like, dude, you go through like each case, right? And you're going through each case, you're collecting all your shit, and like, just asshole antagonists, you know? Like, it's just fucking annoying because like they try to get you at every which way.
And yeah, I mean, you know, we can get into like the individual prosecutors. It sounds like whenever we do your list.
Yeah,
but
I have 2 on there.
Okay, so I mean, you know, each game has essentially its prosecutor. I don't think that they repeat for any of them that I can think of.
I do not believe that they do now.
Yeah, so you know, each game you basically get all these colorful characters, and the prosecutors always like, you know, at first it used to be like so serious, so like I need perfection and all this stuff to, you know, once we get to like Apollo Justice, to where like sure the dude is like serious about his job, but he's also just like a fucking It's like John Mayer as a prosecutor or some shit, just a guitar player. Yeah, the dude's always just playing his guitar, whether it's in the courtroom or not.
I'm gonna convict you of murder today.
Baby.
Alright. This chamber contains a grand figurehead, Travis, of the kind that might be found on ocean-going ships. But it depicts a stylized Necron warrior. It must be a relic of Lord Agrolech, Admiral of the Necron fleets. Do we advance, pass through the chamber? He is on a direct route to the cohort's objective and time is critical. Do we annihilate, take the time to destroy the figurehead, or do we avoid? Give the chamber a wide berth. Its grandeur is not to be trusted.
We're gonna advance there, Nick.
Okay, here we go. We're advancing. Note-taking commences. Flex on! Hidden hollow units trigger as the cohort passes by. Images of crescent-shaped Necron spacecraft fill the chamber, depicting a vast armada passing through the void. One huge and ornate ship must be Agrolak's flagship. The display is harmless and suggests some of the history of the Necron race. We got some Blackstone. Oh yeah. Alright, go down. Speculation. Trophies captured by Void Admiral prior to Necron slumber. Hypothesis logged. Proof/history. Cohort reaches a chamber containing several items on pedestals, held up as if for exhibition. They do not look like items of Necron design at all, and appear to be from a variety of different species and cultures. Do we want to avoid? Bypass the chamber entirely. The Necrons may have used some form of alarm system. Ensue. Ignore the exhibits. They are not our objective here. Or do we want to accumulate? Steal the exhibits. An opportunity to gather new technological knowledge should never be passed up.
Let's eschew.
Alright. With regards to value possessions, Necrons equal humans. We got the reanimate. The cohort moves through the chamber rapidly. Halfway across the chamber, a loud wailing issues from hidden machinery in the walls as a Necron alarm system activates. The cohort makes it through unscathed, but the other inhabitants of the tomb are undoubtedly aware of their location. Alright, let's finish this up.
So I decided to, if you haven't noticed yet, I took a deliberate, focus on, because we've talked off video about my decision making and have decided to focus a bit more on one particular path instead of a fuck it, let's do it this time attitude. So we're just being very no nonsense, just go do the thing. No, I guess I don't want to say no caution, but just we're not very scientific and like let's analyze everything, and we're not like, oh, maybe it's a trap. It's just like, if we have the option, just bypass it and go to our objective. That's what we're doing.
Stars above.
Stars above. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll give it that sort of attitude, that tone for the attitude.
Yeah. Because it's right.
Oh yeah.
Alright, we got a scan and destroy. So we got 1 scan and 2 scans. Alright.
But yeah, talking more Ace Attorney. I mean, not funny that came up since I'm the one who brought it up, but I was looking this morning because just some of the stuff that comes up that I happen to read. They were talking about the pre-order for the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, which I'm pretty fucking excited about. Because that's going to be coming out on Switch. I'm looking at it right now. Apparently July 27th.
Nice.
And do you know much about that?
No. I was going to ask, is that like a collection or?
So it's 2 games. Apparently, Great Ace Attorney 1, Great Ace Attorney 2. So it's a whole new, none of it. Well, I'm sure there will be similarities, but it's a whole new set of people because apparently it follows Phoenix Wright's ancestor in what looks to be more of a feudal Japan type of thing. Like I see swords and stuff, like as if not that I would think you would actually fight, but more like a less, well, yeah, like I said, like a feudal Japan, closer looking thing. And apparently, let's see here, it says bonus content in addition to the 2 games. Collection also includes exciting bonus content that was previously released as DLC through special events in Japan.
Ooh.
So that's oh my god. So it literally says the collection follows Ryunosuke Naruhodo.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably right. I'm just gonna go with that.
Yeah,
An ancestor of Phoenix Wright, alongside a colorful new cast of characters, including the quirky ace detective Herlock Sholmes. Excuse me.
Oh, perfect.
So there you have it. So yeah, I know it's more content. Always excited about that. I think with it, well, that's what I mean. The only thing I think missing at this point is what they call the Edgeworth stuff, Miles Investigations too.
I think so.
Whatever. Yeah. So I think, aside from just the newest game, I think that's all we're really missing in the North, in the Americas. So that's exciting. But yeah, just wanted to, like I said, just kind of happened to have looked at that today when we were talking about this. But yeah, going back to the list though. So Godot from the 3rd Ace Attorney game. Yeah, I love this game. I think a lot of people would probably agree that this is debatably the best one, just for the thought, and I don't know, like, because you play the first one and it's great, it's fine, like you have your cases, you play new cases, you're meeting the people who will go on to be in the game pretty much in every fucking iteration that there is, and no quarrels with that. And then you have the second one. It's got the disadvantage of being one trial shorter, but it also had more of a storyline, and with the main, or not Phoenix Wright's history or whatever, but his assistant, the Fae clan or whatever.
Yeah.
And then that gives us some more info and gives us some more characters and stuff. But then the third one just goes bananas as far as trying to make a cohesive story out of all that stuff, and kind of like wrap up kind of like all that stuff that they've been building up to a point where the very first case isn't even Phoenix Wright. It's you defending Phoenix Wright because supposedly he killed his girlfriend, and instead you play his mentor, Mia Fey, and this is like the case that kind of like starts all of this, at least from like a Phoenix Wright perspective, because it's like you find this girl guilty and you give her the death penalty, and then you think that's just like, oh, okay, well, there's that, and then you move on, and then you go through the rest of the cases, and it doesn't quite feel at the time as cohesive as it ends up being, but as you get towards the end, you do this big grand final case that you see all these like loose ends being wrapped up, where you have this girl who was killed, and as I start to describe it, the more I realize that, like, if you haven't played the game, there's a lot of like stuff that needs to be explained to understand it. But
yeah.
Whatever, go read a guide or just play the game, better yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just go play the game, dude. Like, Like, legit. Like, if you're listening to us right now and you have not played an Ace Attorney game and you enjoy, like, just, like, mystery, court case type, just investigative puzzle stuff, get in there, dude. Like, there's no reason to not get into that. Because, damn,
So good.
It's great. It's a great fucking series. It's so good.
It's not even terribly long, like, especially if you're kicking ass and you're just nailing all the puzzles, like, you could probably, kill a game in a couple hours.
Oh, yeah. Instantly.
So, I mean, time spent is pretty inoffensive. It's very comedic, it's got a lot of humor, both in its own style and just in an anime trope type of style.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, especially to play for the first time, you're just like, whoa, man! Like, the puzzles are pretty fun because, as mentioned earlier, like they're just bananas as far as like you just think it's as simple as like, oh, this dude got hit over the head with the statue and he's dead. There's that. And then the more you find out, you're just like, God damn, this couldn't be more convoluted. But hey, we got there.
Right.
So yeah, it's a lot of fun. So definitely pause this, go play them, and then
come back and finish the video.
and then I won't have to explain so much.
Yeah. Right.
But yeah, so I mean, you get the wrapping up of a lot of stuff where it's like I said, you have this dead girl who like hates your mentor to a degree where she has established a murder plan from beyond the grave with her family, and which also leads into this other, that's her plan, and then there's also this other lady who is like secondary in this family line of famous spirit mediums, and basically her whole goal is to get her daughter on top of the clan there, by also getting her revenge on the same people. And so this last case ends up being, as far as there's one person who's dead, and then as far as your assistant slash like head of this clan is thought to have maybe been murdered or to be the murderer, and all this craziness that happens throughout the trial. And meanwhile, like one of the main things that's happened throughout this game in particular is you've had this weird guy who is the prosecutor in all your cases, where he's got this nice sharp green shirt and vest and stuff, but for some reason he's got this fucking robot mask on with like red eyes and shit. It's pretty fucking metal. And he's been talking this whole game about how like he came back from the depths of hell to kick your ass in the courtroom basically. And it all just kind of comes to a head here where you find out that this guy was your old mentor's, not her mentor exactly, but like her like partner basically. And he ends up getting poisoned by the girl who dies, that is basically trying to fuck everything up now. And he ends up in a coma, wakes up. By the time he's woken up, his partner and basically like the person he wants to be with is dead, and as far as he knows, it's your fault. So that's all to say, like we get into this whole crazy storyline, leads to this final case where just everyone is out to get each other, and it all like concludes with this prosecutor. Turns out he was the one that I'm trying to not get too crazy into the details, but like he had a heavy hand in what or how the case ends, and yeah, I mean it's just pretty crazy because a lot of stuff that you don't think about, because like there's a reason why he's wearing his mask, and there's reasons why, or there are, I should say, reasons not to wearing the mask,
Yeah.
and all this different stuff just kind of comes to a head, and it's so satisfying to beat this guy who's been giving you shit this whole game, to eventually end up with his kudos for basically proving him wrong, and for, like I said, this whole game has been leading up to this point. So like it's a very satisfying like story conclusion. It's a very satisfying battle of, defense and prosecution, and I feel like I didn't describe that very well, but yeah, I thought it was fucking awesome.
Agreed. Like his turn is fucking great. And I'm you know what, dude? It doesn't surprise me, because every now and again you and I do find something ridiculously different to agree on, and we don't even notice it until
Yeah,
like
like I said, I was fully expecting you to be like, really?
It's turny. What? Oh, dude, that shit's good. Alright, let's finish this up today, boys. Mission complete. Cohort reaches the chamber in which the trapezohedron artifact is held on a raised dais. Carefully, they remove the artifact and transport it into a red shielded container back towards the tomb entrance. Finally! Fruits of research born. Internal memory allocated. Research protocols enacted. Mission progress confirmed. Our mission is to ascertain any Necron threat and destroy it. Statement. Agreement. Addendum. Gathering such knowledge certain to help overall mission. Conversation terminated. Forgiveness requested. Research commences immediately. Yay, we did the mission! Hey, our mission is supposed to kill these guys. What the fuck? Ah, we did it!
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I feel she's doing, dude. Like, just in the background, she's just like, yeah, we're doing all the cool stuff. Let's steal some shit. Alright, we can collect cognitions. We got a new Vanguard Alpha and some Blackstone. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, yay, a new one. 3 energy armor for a round. Cool. Alright. Well, we're going to choose a new mission next time on Nick and Trav. So, go ahead and smash that like button. Ring the bell.
Ding ding.
Comment down below. You like Ace Attorney? Go ahead, comment down below. Let's have a conversation. Tell somebody you love them. And yeah.
Be cool to each other.
Alright, guys. Adios.
Love you all.